Virgo, what's up, y'all? How you doing? It's time for your July 2025 main monthly reading. July 2025 for Virgo. It's just clicking by. Hey, man, next thing you know, jump down, turn around, fart, and cough. We're going to be putting up Halloween decorations. Spin around a couple more times, Christmas trees going up. Next thing you know, it's 2026. Hop, skip, and a jump. It's July 2026. It's fucking insane. Anyway, okay, let's get this show on the road. For those of you who need a personal reading, all the information is in the description of this video. And did you all get the memo? I don't remember if I told you or not. But I have something new that I'm doing with my readings. I have a whole new option of something that I've never done before on my website. So I am now offering general personal readings. These are mainly geared towards those of you who say you want a reading, but you don't know what to ask. That's the most common thing that I've heard in throughout the whole history of my career. I want a reading, I just don't know what to ask. I don't have any questions. I don't know what to say. Okay, cool. Now we came up with a solution to that problem. Now there's a little section on my website where you can pick a topic for love or career, whatever you want read, and I'll do the rest. I'll do the rest of it. It's very, very, very budget friendly, and it's going to be on my website from now on. Okay, so the link's in the description. All right, let's jump into this. Let's see what's happening in July between Virgo and your love interest. What's happening? Anything good happening in July? Virgo and your love interest. Person that you're interested in. Person taking up all that space in your head. Five of Pentacles reversed. Six of Cups. Man, Ten of Pentacles. This is a real strong connection you got here. Real strong connection. But, I mean, at the end of the day, excuse me, this connection seems like it's kind of draining the energy out of you. Just completely draining the life force energy out of you altogether. But you can't bring yourself to let go of this. I think there's a part of you that wants to. Or maybe for some of you, you wish you could. You wish you could flip a switch and turn it off. But you just can't make yourself walk away from this. We got that Ten of Pentacles there. Now that... I don't think that's a relationship. I really don't. I really don't. Like wherever you all stand, it's plateaued there. Like, for example, let's say you all are just in the talking phase. It's stuck there. It's not moving forward. It's not progressing forward. And it's really starting to affect you. I think people can kind of tell that this is bothering you. Some of you may even have people approach you, asking you if you're okay. Asking you, is there something bothering you? Everything okay? You good? That's not all of you, obviously, but people can tell that something's bugging you. Something ain't quite right. They can tell by looking at you. Some of you dealing with a Leo. I also have Aries here. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. Well, let's see how this person feel about you then. What's their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? Person Virgo's interested in. Page of Pentacles reversed. Two more shuffles. Two more. Boom. Moon reversed. Well, King of Swords reversed. King of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups upright. This person's emotionally immature. I think they do have some feelings and an interest in you. They just don't really know how to open up and express it, really. They may be a little bit nervous and intimidated, too. I think they're a little bit nervous, a little bit intimidated. I almost don't even want to use the word intimidated, but can't quite think of a better word to replace it. But it's like they know that in order to be with you, they gonna have to step their game up. They know that. They're going to have to step up their game to be with you. So you may not know that. But they know who they really are. And they know that you ain't going to put up with the real version of them. Now, there wouldn't be nothing wrong with that as long as they were willing to put forth the work, the energy, and the effort to step their game up, right? But, like I said, they're intimidated. So, I think they're just afraid to let you get too close. They don't want you to see who they really are, is what I think it is. Now, why is that? I don't know. Maybe they're just projecting. Maybe they're just completely and totally projecting their shit onto you. Or maybe you said something that would lead them to believe that you would judge them. I don't know. Who knows? But they don't want you to see them for who they really are. Okay. Let's just get the advice on this, dude. How much time we got? 7 minutes? Okay. Let's get the advice here. What's the advice? Boo boo be doo boo boom 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 boom. What's the advice? What advice do we have? Mm-hmm. Two more shuffles. Two more. The Temperance. Well, King of Wands reversed, though. Okay. Well, I mean, Temperance, you've kind of already been doing that. You've kind of already been being patient and trying to play it cool and remain balanced. You've already been doing that. I think the tricky part, you know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe if you saw who they really were at the deepest level, you might not like it. You might not like it. That's interesting. Interesting. But advice for a situation like this is tedious because I'm not going to tell you to just walk away from it. Because you shouldn't walk away from it unless you decide that it's something you should walk away from. I'll just say this. How long should you have to wait for the person the universe picked for you to make up their mind as to whether or not they want to be with you? If the universe finally delivered you the one person it picked for you, how long would you have to wait? It's just something to think about. Just don't tell me the answer to that. I don't care what your friends think. I don't care what your family thinks. I don't care what anyone around you thinks. Just have this conversation with yourself. If I was dealing with the one person the universe picked for me, how long should I have to wait? Think about that. Now, really think about that. Really think about that. Okay? All right. Let's shift gears now. Let's see what's due to come in next. What's coming in next? What is due to come in next? Who's the next contract due to come in for Virgo, universe? Oh shit, Three of Swords. Why does that always happen? I get so tired of this shit, man. Hang on. Empress reversed. Some of y'all about to be connecting with somebody at the workplace. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why this is, but I think this may be like a little warning. Some of y'all might end up getting roped into a start quick, end quick, codependency rebound type situation. That's very heavy in this energy here. Very heavy. Like somebody's fresh out of a relationship, got their heart broke. You know, they're an absolute fucking mess. And they just need to fill a void. And it may just be a start quick, end quick type of thing that you walk away from. You may not even take this anywhere. Yeah. Boom. 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 Look at that. You may not even take this anywhere, honestly. Let's see this person's feelings, energies, and intentions. A lot of you, it's somebody at the workplace. Let's see their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions. Boom. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Yep, they just want to fill a void, dude. Now, here's the thing. What I'm really looking for, the first thing I'm looking for. So whenever I pull this spread, their feelings, energies, and intentions, there's like a list of certain things and level of importance that I'm looking for. The first thing I'm looking for is their intentions. Meaning, are they bullshitting you? Are they being sneaky? Are they being deceitful? Are they lying? You know, are they coming at you from a place of malevolence, being deceitful, or did they genuinely mean well? Okay. Now, again, like I've said, intentions and actions can be two different things. Just because somebody has good intentions doesn't necessarily mean they're doing bad things, or doesn't necessarily mean they're doing good things. And the person with bad intentions isn't necessarily doing bad things. Okay. So next level, their energy. Their intentions is one thing. Their energy is what's next. Their energy is what is what will give you an idea behind whether or not they're doing good things or bad things. Because if they have good intentions but shitty energy, then they're probably going to do bad things, no matter how good their intentions are. If your energy sucks, you're probably going to be doing sucky things. So, having said that, I think this person's intentions are good, but their energy sucks. They mean well, but their energy sucks. So now, what does that mean to you? So another reason why I look at this energies and intentions is to give you the opportunity to make your own educated decision behind whether or not you choose to excuse shitty behavior, you know? Because that's totally up to you. Will you excuse shitty behavior? We all draw that line in a different place, you know? Like there's some things that if I know your intentions, I'll let that slide, right? Some things, if I know your intentions behind that, okay, I'll let it slide. I know you meant well, but I'll let it slide. There's other things that fuck your intentions. I don't care how you meant it. You crossed the line. No. I don't care how you meant it. I don't care what your intentions were. You crossed the fucking line. Deal breaker, right? Where do you draw that line? That's different for everybody. That's another reason why I give feelings, energies, and intentions. So the question is, now that you know that they have good intentions, do you still want to walk away from this? That's 100% up to you. I'm not here to tell you that you should. I'm not here to tell you that you shouldn't. Completely up to you. That's the only advice I'm going to give on that right there. I'm not pulling a spread on that. All right. Now, let's see what's going on with the person from the past. Past person, past person. What's happening, man? What is happening between Virgo and the person from the past in July 2025? Sun reversed. Boom. Six of Wands reversed. Well, we do got the Ace of Swords here. We do. So there very well may end up being a conversation. Kind of seeing a conversation happening here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But somebody is hoping that the conversation is going to go in a different place than it actually goes. I'm thinking that this is going to result in closure. This is going to be a closure conversation. Somebody here is kind of hoping that it's going to take a different turn. So somebody may end up moving on from this disappointed. feeling unhappy, feeling like they wasted their time. But I'm thinking a closure conversation is happening. Some of y'all dealt with a Scorpio. I also have Leo. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. All right. Let's see how they feel about you. How's the past person feel about Virgo? No, how about this one? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions? Hopes, dreams, and expectations? Page of Pentacles reversed. Two of Cups reversed. Well, they're definitely playing the victim, so they're definitely pointing the finger. They feel a really strong connection with you. They're very stuck in their ways. They refuse to see things from any perspective other than their own. I mean, they probably don't know how to see things from any perspective other than their own, you know? That's one of the reasons why we have so many problems as humans. And until we learn how to separate ourselves from our own perspectives, we're going to have shit like this. But they're not seeing things from any other perspective. They're not seeing anything from where you're coming from. They just don't. Now, I'm not saying that they lack empathy. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they lack sympathy. I'm saying that from a psychological perspective, they are refusing to see things from your perspective. Refusing to. So they do have feelings for you, though. They do still feel a really, really strong, intense connection, but they're very defensive, very stuck in their ways, and just refusing. They're refusing to change their ways, and they're refusing to see things from another perspective. That's the only way I can say it. The only words I can give it. All right, let's get the advice. We already got the outcome. Let's get the advice. What is the advice? What's the advice? Oh, 4 of Coins reversed. Hang on. Okay, so I've said this so many times in the last week. Usually I'm having to tell this to personal clients, though, but you know that you're going to have to find closure no matter what you do, right? No matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you want to do. You have to close this out first anyways. It doesn't matter if you want to move forward and find something better or bring somebody back into your life and have a better outcome. You still have to close the old cycle out and clear the old energy. You're going to have to do that no matter what you do. So let the closure conversation happen. Work on finding your own closure. Maybe beat them to the punch. Maybe you initiate closure. You shoot them a closure message. Get that process rolling as soon and as early as possible. And then let it sink in. Usually it takes a little bit for a closure conversation to sink in. Takes a little bit. Usually, every time I've done it, takes about 2 months for me. Like if I reach out to somebody from the past and shoot them a closure message, which I've done many times over the last few years, many times. Usually about 2 months. Usually takes about 2 months before I can feel a difference in the vibration, you know? But do that. Let this play out the way it needs to play out, okay? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Virgo family needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, information for personal readings is in the description. And if you're just now catching this part of the video, I've started something new on my website. I got general readings now, y'all. General personal readings. So if you need a reading but you don't know what to ask and you don't have any questions, I got a solution to that problem. Finally, there's a little part of my website where you can pick a category with love or career, and I'll do the rest. So it's very budget friendly. It's going to be on my website from now on, okay? All the information is in the description. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.